This here is the new Mahindra BE6 Formula E edition. There's a whole host of changes on the insides and the outsides. I'm going to take you for a quick walk around. Let's start by talking about styling. The headlamps are obviously very different. You've got these circular headlamps and they've got this silver decal. This is actually a contrast decal because if you look on the white color car, it's actually an orange decal. Now, coming back to the front end, you've got this entirely revised bumper with this new skid plate. It actually looks very rally-like with the way that it's been done. Then coming on top, you've got this element here. This is a reflective decal. It's actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 elements in it. And do you know what 12 represents? It represents the 12 seasons that Mahindra has been in Formula E. It's also the same 12 stripes that you get on the actual Formula E livery, which I think is a cool touch. There's a whole lot of more badging all over the car. You've got the FIA logo over here, which I think is again super cool. You've got the Mahindra Formula E team decal on the windscreen. Then if you come over to the side, more Formula E badges over here. This one here. You've got decals on the side. Again, 12 strakes over here for the 12 years in Formula E. You've got another FIA badge over here, which is cool. 20-inch wheels. These are larger than the standard BE6 and on par with what you get on the Batman edition. And you get this paint striping over here. And this actually is very similar to the Hankook tires that you get on the Formula E car with the Hankook branding on them. Changes at the rear are not so subtle again. You've got this boot lip spoiler over here. Very aggressive, looks very cool. Changes the stance of the car a little bit. The lights are much more subtle. So you don't get the vertical tail light anymore. That's paneled off. You get a horizontal tail light and that's it. You get the BE6 Formula E badging, similar to how you got it on the Batman, and lower down you get this new bumper element over here as well. Again, all of this stuff is new and it does give the BE6 a slightly more sharper look at the rear. Now on the inside, one of the big changes is all of the contrast color. So you've got these contrast color buttons over here. You've got a contrast color for the rotary dial. There's a contrast color, this bright orange is everywhere. It's on the key as well. You've got it on the park button of the gear selector. There's a flap over here and underneath that you've got more orange over there. You've also got an orange plaque over here which says FIA and Formula E, and that's very cool. That's a neat touch over here. Feels very high quality. That's not all, there's more contrast colors. So now you look at the door cards over there, that's bright orange. The pull tabs, those are bright orange. You look at the storage underneath here, that is bright orange. There's bright orange everywhere in this car. And then there's a whole load of Formula E badges as well. Look on the dash, you've got the suede-like finish, very nice. You've got Formula E stitched in there. Look on the seats, you've got BE6 Formula E in there. That's not all, the seat belts, BE6 Formula E is in here as well. The rear seats get it as well. And if you look at the sunroof, it's got BE6 Formula E written at the back over there. The only thing is it's inverted because it's actually meant to be looked at from the outside. Mechanically, this BE6 Formula E has no mechanical changes compared to the standard car. You get the same 79 kilowatt hour battery, you get the same power, the same torque, and you also get the same suspension setup. So in terms of the way it feels and how it drives, there should be zero difference. Prices for this BE6 Formula E start at Rs 23.69 lakh for the FE2 and go up to 24.49 lakh for the FE3. Now deliveries are going to begin on Feb 14th, but bookings open on Jan 14th, and you should be interested in this because you've got some very cool features when you book it. The first 999 customers get to visit the MSPT and get a hot lap around there with Kush Maini. Then, if you're one of lucky 3 winners, you could actually go to the London E-Prix with full paddock access with Mahindra. That would be really special. Now, what do you think of the Mahindra BE6 Formula E edition? I'd love to know.